welcome to Series 4 of the Super Cyclone Challenge. We're back again, looking very sharp. The great new opening title, that's not where it ends. So we've got all kinds of new graphics and music for this series, but the game format is still exactly as we left it back in the summer. We're here for however many episodes, taking us through to the end of the year, I think. So if you fancy taking part in the Super Cyclone Challenge, best to get your contact forms in as soon as possible. Send a message to contact@force13.com if you're interested in taking on that raft of questions separating you and our contestants from the top of the mile-per-hour tree. What is also very notable about this episode tonight, our first episode of the new series, but it's also the 4th anniversary of the first ever Super Cyclone Challenge episode back during Hurricane Week 2015. So it's a momentous day, and we really want to get this started in a great fashion. And here to try and help me do that tonight is Luke. Good evening, Luke.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here.
Welcome. Where are you joining us from tonight?
I'm joining us from Atlanta, Georgia.
Cool. Now, how long have you been tracking cyclones, Luke?
So I've been tracking cyclones for 3 years, ever since Hurricane Hermine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And, you know, you look pretty young, so some people will be thinking, you know, well, is this guy going to do so well? How do you reckon your chances are tonight? When you've seen previous series, not much has changed. What do you think?
I think I have a fair shot at making to hurricane status. After then, I say it's less than 1.
You say what, sorry?
Like, after that, it's less than 1. It's not.
All right then. Well, we'll see how we do with reaching that target. So that's what you'd be happy with. What was that, hurricane status?
I'd be happy with anything, but hurricane status is what I'm going for. Not 0 at all, but
well, it would be pretty bad if you got 0 miles an hour. That hasn't happened in normal play in the show's history, so we can't have that.
We can't.
Who knows when that might happen. So we've still got the same format, 24 questions separating you from the very top of the tree. And you've got those 4 lifelines to begin with that are available to you. The half-time, 50-50, flip the question, and the risk. If you get the first 5 questions correct without you touching any lifelines, you get the 5th double dip. Are we ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, you know, first episode, I'm always a bit nervous myself at doing this, so we're going to see how we go. 20 seconds on the clock for stage 1. Question number 1, let's see how we go and see if we can get through it quickly. Which of these cyclone classifications doesn't exist? Is it hurricane, typhoon, tropical storm, or black hole?
I wonder what it is. This is a very tough question. I'm going to go with black hole, final answer.
That's the right answer for 20 miles an hour. Yes. Ooh, really made you think there.
I know. I had to use all my brain power there.
Dripping with sarcasm as well. Wonderful. Question number 2 for 30 miles an hour. Here it is. Typically, which basin is the world's most active? Is it
Western Pacific, final answer.
I've got to read out the answers. Is it the Atlantic, Eastern Pacific, Western Pacific, or South Indian?
Western Pacific, final answer.
Needless to say, that is the right answer for 30 miles per hour.
Yay!
Hurrah, hurrah. Sort of a half-hearted cheer at this early stage, but the audience love it. Question number 3 gets us to 35, just 2 away from name storm status. Which characteristic does a tropical depression lack? Is it a closed circulation, convective clouds, low pressure, or tropical storm force winds?
Tropical storm force winds, final answer.
What made you think it was that?
No, I don't know, maybe because, honestly, I don't know. I had to guess there.
You had to guess?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, good. Just checking. Well,
No, of course.
it just happened to be the right answer. That is the
It was like a voice crack.
Well, I was a bit worried for a moment just then. Could have been going on the way out. No, not a chance, not a chance. Luke, doing well so far. One away from tropical storm status. Here it is, question 4. In which city is the National Hurricane Center? Is it Los Angeles, San Francisco, Miami, or Denver?
Now, it's obviously not 3 of them. It has to be Miami. Final answer.
Miami, Florida. That is the right answer for tropical storm status. There it is.
Why would it be Denver? Like, that just makes sense.
Alright, well that's a good way to get us started here. Good start to the new series. Alright, great. No lifelines used. One question away without using the lifeline to get the double dip lifeline in play. Alright, so 30 seconds on the clock for the next 4 questions, which will get you to hurricane status. Question number 5 on the way. And will we sort of slow it down just a little bit, slightly more tense. Here we go. I don't think we're going to struggle with this, funny enough. What was the first named storm of the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season? Was it Alberto, Andrea, Anna, or Angela?
Why is there no Dorian? Where's Dorian? No, it's Andrea. Andrea, however you pronounce it, whatever. Final answer.
That is the right answer for 50 miles per hour. And you get that new lifeline, so you've got all 5 in that arsenal. And this is question number 6. How many hurricanes formed in the 2013 Atlantic hurricane season? Is it none, 1, 2, or 3?
2013 Atlantic? Wait, what? Repeat it, please?
Yes, 2013 Atlantic. How many hurricanes formed? None, 1, 2, or 3?
2. Final answer.
Are you sure?
Why are you making me nervous?
You've said final answer. This is my job, to build tension and make people nervous.
It's 2.
Is it though? Yes, it is. It is 2. That's the right answer.
You had me nervous, Captain. I was like, heart attack happening.
That's a bit early for a heart attack. Alright. 2 away from hurricane status. Good start, as I keep saying. Here's number 7. Before postseason analysis, what was the official strength of Hurricane Michael? Is it 150 miles an hour, 155, 160, or 165?
Can I just do 50-50 just to make sure of my answer?
Yep. Clock has stopped at 26 seconds. 50-50 leaves the answers 155 and 160.
Okay, yeah, it's 155. Final answer.
Were you concerned that it might have been 150 there?
I was concerned because I was at school and something fine. I had to sneak my phone under my desk. I had to check. I remember last I saw was like 150 or something like that.
All right,
before landfall.
We don't condone disobeying
Don't
teacher
condone.
instructions.
Don't
with
condone
mobile
this,
phones.
kids.
Don't try this at home, kids, or at school. 23 seconds on the clock. You had plenty of time. That is the right answer for 70 miles per hour. We are nearly a hurricane. 50-50 lifeline was used. Do you regret that a little bit?
No, not really.
All right, fair
I
enough.
don't. Just keep. It's never bad to stay safe. Rather be safe than sorry, you know.
All right then.
Kids, this is instructions.
Well, here is the question that now separates you from hurricane status. Question number 8. I can't believe how easy this question is.
Why?
I just hope you find it easy too.
I hope.
Which of these 2017 storms reached Category 5 status? Is it Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Jose, or Hurricane Fernanda?
Okay, so this is going to be controversial opinion. It was definitely Jose, no JK. It's Irma. Final answer.
You sure?
Yes.
The hurricane status at risk here. Irma is the right answer, yes!
Yes! I did my goal. That's amazing. I'm happy.
We're very happy. Hurricane status. We got there. Without too much trouble, let's face it. Not much trouble at all. Alright, well, we're into round 3, safely into stage 3. 4 more questions separate you now from being a minor hurricane to a major hurricane status at the end of these 4 questions.
Wait, how many questions for? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So the time limit on this is 40 seconds. You've got the 4 lifelines still available. You've used the 50-50. 40 seconds. Question 9. Here it is. Maybe more thinking time needed. By the end of August, how many storms had formed in the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season? Is it?
In August?
By the end by the end of August, how many storms had formed? Is it 1, 3, 4, or 5?
So this is 2018, right?
This year, 2019.
2019. Okay. So we had Andrea, Barry, we had Chantal, we had Dorian, which formed in August, I believe. And we also had Aaron. Wait, why am I lagging?
We've lost your picture for some reason, you're back, but is that your final answer? Have you got a final answer?
Help, I used one of my lifelines.
Okay, 8 seconds on the clock. Which lifeline are you going for? Luke? Hello?
I'm lagging right now.
I know. Which lifeline are we going with?
I'm sorry, I was lagging like the entire time.
Hmm.
Yeah, I really... So wait, could you repeat the question? Because I need to I was lagging, my whole screen was and I couldn't hear you.
You went with a lifeline on 8 seconds.
Okay, so I went with
Which lifeline are you running with?
What lifeline do I have left? I was just doing that to pause. Okay, so what lifeline?
We've still got the 50-50, the double dip which you've acquired. Oh, we didn't do the 50. We've not got the 50-50, the double dip.
Wait.
The risk lifeline, flip the question half time.
So wait, what does flip the question do?
Changes the question to a whole new one.
And double dip, what does that do?
You get to choose 2 of the possible answers.
Okay, I'm gonna do double dip.
Alright, what
are my answers again?
Is it 1, 3, 4, or 5? What's your first answer going to be?
I'm gonna say 4, 5, or 4, one of those.
Which one will it be?
I think it'll be 5, honestly, but...
You going with 5?
Yeah.
If this is wrong, you have 8 seconds to give me another answer. That's the
I have my backup plan, so I'm good.
Alright? Just to say, if this is wrong, you have 8 seconds. But I can tell you, it is the right answer. 5, yes.
I wasn't sure if Aaron forms in September.
Did form in August, yep. 80 miles per hour.
It was like that system that formed up near the... I'm not good at geography.
Alright, well, apart from that technical mishap there, you've stayed on, thankfully. And we are now on to the 90 mile per hour question. So just a message to our editors. If that question looked really weird on the playback, that was because there was some technical issues. Okay, great.
Technical difficulties.
90 miles an hour coming up. Question number 10. Here it is. At the time Hurricane Sandy struck, how high did it rank in terms of costliest hurricanes when it struck? Was it 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th?
In the Atlantic Basin, right?
In the Atlantic.
So it can't be 1st, because that would be good to Katrina, obviously. So I'm gonna have to go with 2nd.
Final answer?
Yes.
Locked in at 25 seconds. You can't think of any others? At the time, Hurricane Sandy struck, of course, so it doesn't count storms later than that.
Yeah.
And that is the right answer, yes. 90 miles per hour it is.
10's built up.
No problem at all, no problem at all. We've still got the 3 lifelines in play. 100 miles per hour, this would be category 2 if you get this next question.
Wait, before the question, can I say something? Common sense. It's something that a lot of people lack, especially Into Thin Air, Dornias, and all the Witchcasters. I had to do this, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, then. This is a message delivered by one of our contestants and does not by any means represent the opinion held officially by the project. Why do you have to say things like that? I have to put out these disclaimers then?
But it's true.
Well,
you can just edit it out, honestly. It's fine.
I can't say anything about the validity or invalidity potentially of that statement. Here is question number 11, which will get you to category 2 status. Here it is. 40 seconds. In 2018, how many Eastern Pacific hurricanes reached category 4 status? Is it 3, 5, 10, or 14?
Flip question. I wasn't. I know it was a high question. I know it was a high number. What was the answer of it? I flipped the question.
Yep, the correct answer was 10. Were you going to go with that?
Difficulties. I hate that.
All right then. Well, here's another one which might also be pretty difficult. Let's hope not. Here is another question number 11 for 100 miles per hour. You've still got the 2 lifelines. One of them is the half time, which takes you on to the next question, but halves your time limit for the remainder of the round, or the dreaded risk lifeline. Okay. Here it is then for category 2. Again. What was the final named storm of the 2017-18 South Pacific Cyclone season? Was it Gita, Kenny, Iris, or Nora?
Okay, wait. I was like lagging out the entire time. Please repeat.
What was the final named storm of the 2017-18 South Pacific Cyclone season? Is it Gita, Kenny, Iris, or Nora?
South Pacific, right?
Yep.
So there's Nora was, I'm pretty sure, a typhoon, of course.
15 seconds on this.
So wait, what answers?
Gita, Kenny, Iris, or Nora? Final storm. 5 seconds.
Kenny, final answer. Kenny. I got it wrong, but I had to choose it.
You've gone with Kenny with 4 seconds left on the clock. You didn't take a lifeline.
It was...
which you could have done, and category 2 status at stake. What made you go for Kenny in the end, if it was a complete yes? Or?
Well, it was... So basically, like, before I was having technical difficulties, astronomical. So I was like... I was like on the spot, I'm like, ah! So also, like... I really didn't follow South Pacific Southern cyclones at the time, so I was just dark space. But even if I get it wrong, it was nice being on here, and at least I made my goal.
Luke, you're staying. It's the right answer.
What the heck is right? Oh my god, luck is on my side
today. You are
today.
a category 2 hurricane at this point, and 1 question away from 115 miles per hour.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Question number 12 is on the way here. Another 40 seconds now. Here we go again. Question number 12. And this will be interesting whether you go for broke, or you could take the halftime lifeline and then you're guaranteed to get to category 3. So you got to think about that. But of course it would hamstring you for the next few questions. Okay.
It would, but you know, cat 3 is just nice to see on your name.
So, you know, it's almost guaranteed. Depends what you want to do. Here's question 12. Which name was used in both the 1975 and 2010 Pacific hurricane seasons? Was it Ava, Agatha, Olivia, or Carlotta?
I really want to say Olivia on this one, but I really want to get the Cat 3. So even though it's gonna hamstring me like on the back end, I think I just want to get to Cat 3. I'll take the lifeline.
The halftime lifeline.
Yep.
So Luke goes up to Category 3 status, not in the usual fashion, but there it is, Category 3.
Yeah. So wait, was it Olivia?
No, it wasn't Olivia. The correct
okay.
answer was Agatha.
Oh, I was like going in between those two, but I was just playing.
All right. Well, this is very interesting. So you would have had 1 minute on the clock, but because you've taken the halftime lifeline, during this next round, we're down to 30 seconds. So,
okay.
I guess you're just going to be playing for fun, I guess, at this point, knowing that Major Hurricane is guaranteed, right?
Yes.
Best of luck, Luke. I really want you to do even better. And
so wait, this question's gonna be to 115, or is it gonna be like?
We've already got to 115.
Okay, I'm just like confused right now.
The next question will get you to 125 miles per hour, right?
Yes. Okay.
Question number 13. Unlucky for some, on a Halloween night, which is when this is recorded.
But it's my hockey number.
All right. Okay then. Well, that's interesting. Let's see if it brings you some luck. Here is the question. Officially, how many Category 5 hurricanes formed in the Eastern Pacific in 2002? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
So 2002. 30 seconds left. So 2002. So that's probably a blank year for me, but I do know stuff about it, luckily. So I'm gonna say, since there's no... It has to be at least one, obviously.
Seconds.
So I'm gonna go with
5 seconds.
3. Final answer. 3.
All right.
Tense.
With 3 seconds left, you went with 3 as your final answer. Do you think it's right?
No, but hey, at least I made it to Cat 3. I did better than my expectations, and that's all that matters. So at least I'll feel happy if I get it right.
Exactly. Started with 115 miles per hour. That is the correct answer for 125.
Yes! Oh my god, lucky number 13 and my lucky number for I think it's like Decachecatophobia, or look it up, I don't know.
To get away with it once is something, but twice, there we go, twice now. We will never hear the end of this when Luke is done. Done extremely well. 13 questions correct. You are more than halfway through now. This is question number 14 out of 24. And another 30 seconds on the clock. Don't forget, you can walk away at any stage.
I know.
All right. You've still got the risk lifeline.
I kind of wanted to. I have my hands ready for it. I want to.
Gotta point that one out. The risk lifeline is still there. Question 14. What does the O stand for in the HMON model? HMON. What does the O stand for? Is it objective, open, over, or ocean?
So the one that makes most sense would probably be ocean, because it would probably be a hurricane, because the H is hurricane. So I'm gonna go with ocean. If I get it wrong, it's fine with me. If I get it right, even more luck.
Final answer.
Yep, ocean.
So you think it's ocean, could be objective, open, or over? You can't think of anything.
I don't think it would be over or open. That would just make no sense. The only other one I could say was what was the other one out of it?
Objective.
It was objective. See, that one, you know what? Ocean, just to keep with it.
Ocean,
it's fine,
just to keep with it. Still 10 seconds on the clock. You had 125 miles an hour. Is Luke a Category 4? Well, I can tell you that the right answer was ocean. You are cat 4.
How is luck 3? Oh my god, luck is on my side today. I mean, it was an objective luck because it made no sense. But still, luck is on my side today.
Alright, well, this is becoming quite a game. I'm really pleased with how we've started off tonight. This is excellent. We're now up to question number 15. We're still ascending pretty quickly. Again, 30 seconds, but think about this. You were 2 questions away from an unlimited time limit and stage 5. So, you know, it's really hotting up here. 30 seconds again.
It's firing up, guys.
On these 2 questions. This might be interesting. So again, you can walk away at any time or take a guess. The stakes get higher each time until you get to
I'm just gonna say this to other contestants. I'm sorry if I took all your luck away.
This is great. Here's 15. What was the last T-named typhoon of the 20th century? The last T-named typhoon of the 20th century. Is it Teresa, Tim, Tanya, or Tony?
See, okay. So what would a risk lifeline do again?
It puts another person in the hot seat.
And if they get it right, does everything...
Right, you're out.
So does it mean like all my stuff are gone, or do I just say
everything? 13 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Tony. Final answer.
Tony. 6 seconds left on the clock. Final answer locked in. Could have gone for a risk, could have walked away.
Honestly, I'm just gonna keep saying this every time because it seems like if I get it wrong, I did better than all my expectations.
Is this luck going to hold for 4th question? Luke? Any inkling as to why you've gone with Tony?
There's a janitor at my school. His name is Tony.
There's who? There's who?
There's a janitor at my school. His name is Tony.
How can we be tense when you're here?
Because I'm lighthearted and I've been through a lot, so I know how to lighten up with it. So yeah.
Wow, you've been a great player no matter what. Luke, I can tell you that Tony, I'm sorry, is the wrong answer.
It's okay.
We're down
now
to
it's time to.
115.
Yeah, you know, it's now time to. Well, assuming the school because Tony got me the wrong answer.
Tony got you the wrong answer.
Yes,
The
Tony
correct
got me the wrong
answer. The correct
Teresa?
answer was Tanya.
Tanya. Oh, I was thinking Tanya in my head actually. Because it's like the next after Rebecca, it's Sebastian. I'm pretty sure. Then it's Tanya. And something that I know is funny was about like this nameless is that if you say like Tanya Van Wendy in a row, it sounds like a real name. It sounds like some Dracula name because it's sweet to every guys.
Although that's nothing to do with the question because we're talking about typhoons. But
yep.
Tanya was the last T-named typhoon of the 20th century. That was an excellent game, Luke. 115 miles per hour in the end. And it goes to show that, you know, a lot of people who are around the project or who apply to be on these shows. You would admit you're pretty young to be on the show, but they all have a lot of knowledge, probably more than me even. So there you go.
No, I don't.
How about it?
It was nice.
A little bit of luck along the way.
Hey, a little bit of luck doesn't hurt you.
Alright, well, that was Luke's game. If you think you can do better, send a message to contact@force13.com. But from here in Studio 4, it's good night, and we'll be back with you with another game next week.